that most kids don't like, and they probably feed it to their dogs or cats or something. But anyway, Smarties versus Jolly Ranchers. This is the easy one for me. Jolly Ranchers all day. I mean, you could do the chewy ones, you can do the hard ones, you can do the old school ones with the longer ones. I don't know if y'all remember that. You can put the whole thing in your mouth. But Jolly Rancher versus Smarties. Everybody out there, what's your vote? I'm going with Jolly Ranchers. That's the easy one. What's your vote, Tyjun?
It's an easy one for me too. Jolly Ranchers all day. You know,
okay.
And no disrespect to Smarties. You know, Smarties come through in the clutch. You know, you get the little small little packs of Smarties. You know, you got like 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? You just throw a whole pack in your mouth at one time. You just chill. You know what I'm saying? It's just enough little sugar to hold you over. But yeah, them Jolly Ranchers though, man. I don't care what it is. Jolly Ranchers is bomb. You know, so yeah.
I remember.
I love Jolly Ranchers.
And they especially work during church. You got that long sermon.
Oh yeah.
If you get 4 Jolly Ranchers, you'll be good through that sermon because you're gonna suck on those till the end. If you got a good 4 of those, you'll be good with that 1 hour sermon time. So it looks like Jolly Ranchers got pretty much the sweep. Let me see if anybody voted for Smarties. Smarties, no contest, says Ron. Jolly Ranchers, green apple, says Mo Cheese. I agree with you. That green apple, the grape, I didn't like the grape ones at first, but I kind of switched over to the grape as I'm getting older. But I do like the grape ones, so they go hard in the paint. It looks like Jolly Ranchers is a pretty much a landslide besides one. All right, so next up we got Twix. This is a tough one. I know a lot of people were messaging me on this one. Twix versus Kit Kat. Okay, it's a tough one, but we got to do it. It's in the first round. You know, in life you got to make hard decisions, and this one's a tough one. And I know this is life or death for some of you guys out there. Psych. But Twix or Twix or Kit Kat? What's your vote first, huh?
I'm gonna go with Twix. I think Twix tastes better. Kit Kats are okay, but I've always had an affinity for Twix. I think Twix holds. Again, you can freeze them and they taste pretty good too. When you put them in the refrigerator, it tastes pretty good. I hated the fact that Kit Kats melted all the damn time.
True.
It always melted, man. It don't care how hot or cold it is in the house, it melts. So I'm gonna go with the Twix.
Okay. I mean, for me, the Twix, man, if it's a bag of candy and there's Twix in there, I'm guaranteeing I'm taking every last one of them out that bag. So if you've got a mixed bag of candy and it's Twix in there, them Twix are gonna be missing. You can have all the rest of that. You have the Whoppers and all the rest of that candy in that bag. But I think I'm going with Twix. Kit Kat with that wafer. To me, you can only eat so many of those. Big F says you crazy. Nah, okay. He says you crazy if you like Twix more. Facts. Mochi says he says peanut butter Twix is better than Kit Kat, which is better than a caramel Twix. Okay, I didn't know they had peanut butter Twix. That must be that.
Yeah, they have all different flavors of Twix.
All right, time to tally it up. We have we got Kit Kat, 1 from Jennifer, 1 from Big L, and then 1 from Darius. So that's 3. We look at the Twix. You have 1 from Uncle Bella, 1 from BAB, 1 from Miss J2 twice, and then hold on. I don't know if we got a tie. Well, I voted for Twix too, and you voted for Twix.
I voted for Twix too.
There we go.
So Twix got her vote in right there for Twix.
Put Twix in the next round. What's your vote? Twix or Kit Kat?
Kit Kat.
Okay.
Oh,
they only got 4 though. It's still. Oh, a bit. Okay, 334 says what's the 2? And I'm gonna say it is Twix versus Kit Kat. So let me know. Mo Cheese says Kit Kat. 334 also says Kit Kat. Okay, we may be down to, I don't know, maybe down to like a sudden death. We have to phone a friend again. But hold on. Let me tally it up one more time. Everybody get your pens and your papers out. All right, let's go back to the beginning of the list. So Twix is 1 by BAB, also 1 by Mocha Bella, also 1 by myself, 1 by Tyjun, 1 by Miss J2 twice. And
But not by me.
but I think that wraps that up. That's 5. Kit Kat. Jennifer says Kit Kat. Let's keep going. 334 says Kit Kat. Mo Cheese says Kit Kat. He had that confusing like pie chart equal than greater than thing down there. Big L says Kit Kat. And well, I already said Kit Kat, so that's, and she's kind of the extra vote. But there's this a tie. It is a tie right now. So phone a friend, ask somebody, ask whoever's next to you, ask them which one they like better, and that's what's going to go to the next round because it's a tie. He says, I don't remember Twix, so he's going with Kit Kat, says Ron, and that was his first vote. So there you go, right there. Kit Kat goes to the next round over Twix. I don't know how that happens, and I'm a little disappointed in all y'all. All y'all need a whooping. I'm a little disappointed in all y'all.
Come on, son.
All right, so looks like Kit Kat to the next round. Gonna be facing Jolly Rancher. Next up, the choice between 2 of probably the weirdest candy, Almond Joy and Mounds. Okay.
Almond Joy, have nuts, Mount Joy.
I don't like either one of these. So Almond Joy versus Mounds. Put your vote in, guys. Like I said, I don't really like one of these. But you going with Almond Joy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Almond Joy. Almond Joy, almonds, coconut. I can rock with that. Can't rock without the I can't eat it without the almonds. So that's why I'm going with the Almond Joy, not Mounds.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We got 1 for Mounds so far by Jennifer. Almond Joy with BAB. Almond Joy with Mocha Bella. Almond Joy with Big L. You also said Almond Joy. Miss J2 twice. Almond Joy. 334. Anything coconut gets no vote. Yuck. BAB says my side piece said Almond Joy. His side piece. Okay. This is totally a separate topic, but I'm getting ready to share this real quick. So I do Uber Eats in my part time, and last night it was a weird situation. We bring this food up to the door. I bring the food up to the door, and this guy's like, I didn't order food. And I'm like, well, this is the address, so somebody in your house ordered food, or somebody ordered it for you. So we call the number on there, and this lady says, oh, it's a surprise. He doesn't know I ordered food. So I'm like, okay. I got to go back up to the door, and the guy's like, what? Like, I don't know, who is this person? I was like, her name is, I'm not going to say the name, but I said the name, and he was like, what? Her? He was like, I'll take the food, but she never coming in here. And I was like, okay, I guess it must be a side piece type situation. Because he was really, he was a little worried. And I was like, bro, it's your food. I don't know why she ordered it for you. She's like, yeah, it's a surprise. I'm like, well, he didn't know nothing about it, and he act like he don't know who you are. But he ended up taking the food, but he was like, yeah, y'all have a safe ride home, but I'm never letting her in my house. So I'm like, okay, whatever you say. So that was probably one of the funniest moments I've had doing Uber Eats. But she was, he took that food though, because it was a lot. It was some Lover's Egg Roll. It was a complete Asian food place. But that was an interesting situation. Totally off topic. But back to the list. Almond Joy Mounds. It doesn't look like 334 says I don't eat coconut. Big L says side chicks moving up. It doesn't look like we had 1 for Mounds. So Almond Joy goes to the next round. All right, last one of this first round is, which to me this should be a landslide, and if it's not, I'm gonna be very disappointed in all y'all out there. Rolos versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So everybody out there, put your vote in. I'm sure I know what you're going to vote for. I cannot go for Rolos. I'm sorry. That's a secondary candy. That's a stepchild candy. That's a candy that your grandma have in her purse, like we've been talking about. And sometimes it's flat, and you gotta like take it off the wrapper, and it's all mixed in with the wrapper because it's melted. But Reese's Pieces Cup and Rolos. What's your vote?
I am going to go with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Okay,
I think this
should be a landslide.
Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, I think this one's simple. You know, you go with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and you move on because Rolos is trash. So, you know, you just take the Rolos, you take that whole roll of whatever it is, it's chocolate or something else. You just take that whole roll and just throw it in the trash. Eat your peanut butter cups.
We got one Rolos, and that's from Ron. Ron, I believe, which he said earlier, is from Canada. So I think maybe that's let us know. Maybe that's a candy favorite in Canada, but not here. Most people will eat Reese's, especially the miniature one. You're right, 334. They will eat Reese's in whatever package possible, especially if you get that king size pack. You can share two for yourself, two for your wife or your side piece. Probably give one to the side piece, two to the wife, and then you get probably one. But it's pretty much a landslide. Reese's to the next round, and that concludes the first round of the candy bracket. All right, so we'll be back. We'll be back going to the second round next week. I'll fill this out, and then I'll probably put it on my page. If you guys got any suggestions on how to maybe get this out, I'll put it on my page. I'll put it on the Two Live Stews and the XWAT affiliates page. But let's break down and let me let you guys know the second round matchups. Snickers versus Hershey's. Butterfingers versus... I'm sorry, let me back up. Hershey's Bars. Snickers versus Hershey's Bars. Butterfingers versus Hershey's Kisses. We may have a Hershey's versus Hershey's. Probably not. Jolly Ranchers versus Kit Kat. Almond Joys versus Reese's. Going over to the other side. Whoppers versus Red Vines. Skittles versus Starburst. Once again, I'm sorry with the M&M's versus the Skittles. I wasn't expecting it to go that way either. So Skittles versus Starburst. That seems like a pretty nice matchup. Mocha Bella says, where Now Later's candy? Now Later's didn't make it. It wasn't on the list. It was an honorable mention. Sugar
They're making to the attorney.
Right. Sorry. It got knocked out in the knockout round. The 16 versus 17. Sugar Babies versus Nerds. And then Blow Pops versus Milky Way. So make sure you guys tune in next week. We'll be breaking this down even further. And I guess before I let you guys go, we got the NBA All-Star Weekend. So we got all the events going on tonight. That should be fun. Tyjun, I did want to ask you about this. Two things, actually. Sebastian Janikowski from the Raiders. Either he got cut or I guess he's not coming back. I don't know if you've seen that. How was people feeling about that? I know he's just a kicker, but the guy been there for 18 years. The other thing, Peyton Manning either going to ESPN or Fox. So share your thoughts on those two things real quick.
So Janikowski, I think it's a little heartbreaking for the Raiders fans. He's literally the longest tenured Raider there, and I think he is the last player that Al Davis drafted to the Raiders that was still there. So the whole Al Davis era is done now. There's no Raiders left from Al Davis draft classes, which, you know, Al Davis was in control of drafting all the players. His concept was fast. I'm gonna draft the fastest player in the draft and the strongest player in the draft. And so I thought it was going to be interesting to see Janikowski reunited with John Gruden, but evidently that's not going to happen. So yeah, so he'll be good.